Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're gonna do a tour at my home gym. All right, the best home gym you've ever seen. All right, the reason why this is the best gym you've ever seen, because sometimes people don't have the space for a gym, so they think, right? But this gym is within 10 feet, 6 feet wide. All right, 10 feet length, 6 feet width. And with that being said, let's get right to it. All right, let's go to where the bread and butter is of the whole place. And this is the dip and pull-up station right here. So this cost me about like $130. It doesn't have the extra handles over here to do like the supinated pull-ups, like the chin-ups, but you can still do them, you know, full stretched out like a regular bar, you know. So these work. You obviously got the neutral grip, you got the wide grip ones. I'll do one of these real quick. So yeah, you could adjust these. You could actually make it taller, you can make it shorter. Like if you want to work out with your family or your kids, you know what I'm saying, you can definitely make the adjustments back here. But then we also got the dip station part right here. These are pretty sturdy. Honestly, the dip part feels sturdier than the pull-up part. I'll do a couple right here just so you can see. And then obviously you can put your arms here, do some leg raises.
Question, why did you make the guy like this?
Oh, why I make the guy like that? I messed up and I didn't feel like changing it. So this is what we're working with here, all right? But anyways, we got the dip station right here. And obviously if you don't have no weights, even if you just have this right here, you can get a pretty big back and big chest just by doing dips and push-ups right there. At the bottom part, we have the handles down there. You know what I'm saying? So you can do full range of motion push-ups, get a nice stretch on the chest. And yeah, that's the dip and pull-up station. Next, right here, we got my adjustable bench, right? This is where I have it to do shoulder pressing right here. You can go all the way up. This angle right here, then this one. I like doing for inclined chest. This one's not bad as well, and then obviously we got it flat. And you can even go all the way down if you want to do some sit-ups over here. You can lock your legs in over here. But yeah, this thing cost me about $80. Got it on sale. I don't know what it costs right now, but when I bought it, I've had this for a while and hasn't failed me once. Guys, we're gonna go to the dumbbell rack over here, all right? This can go up to 90 pounds. As you can see, or as light as 4 pounds. Here I'm gonna show you the numbers that we got. All right, we got 4, 16, 21, etc. All right, I'm gonna put this back down here. I got 2 of these. I got these on sale. Together they cost, I remember, like $308. So when I checked last time online, they were about $170, but sometimes they're on sale. So you can go and get those online. So as you can see, $130, $140, $80 here, so about $210, $220 plus $300, so that's $500, a little bit over $500 right there. So just with that alone, right, I got a pretty decent setup for my exercise routine over here. And I know what you guys thinking, like, oh, where do you hit legs? I use the dumbbells for Romanian deadlifts, and I can also do Bulgarian split squats because I can obviously move the bench.
How do you do the squats?
Well, you can also do goblet squats too, right? If you really wanted to do goblet squats. I'm not a big fan of goblet squats because I feel like at some point your lower back kind of feels it more, right? But yeah, this is how you could just do, got a little off balance there. Goblet squats, right? But I do Bulgarian split squats like this. You know, I'll turn you can do it 1 dumbbell at a time or 2. And obviously I go a little heavier, but I ain't trying to work out right now. And boom, you know what I'm saying? You wanna go a little deeper, go a little wider. Boom. Boom, you know what I'm saying? So that's how you do Bulgarian split squats over here. So that's the setup right there, right? But I also got a goodie bag. If I want to do weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, I got the weighted belt. You know, I got a kettlebell over here, 25 pounds. It's actually my sister's. I hope she doesn't see this video because I don't want to give it back. But nonetheless, I just wrapped this around me and I locked it in right here on this side right here. And you got some weight to add to your calisthenics. Put that right here. And over here, I got my push-up bars. These are nice, obviously at the bottom. But with these, you can change how wide you want to go. If you want to do triceps, put them together, you know what I'm saying? Do some skull crushers, JM presses type deal. With these, I got my weighted belt. This is my workout belt. I only use this really at the gym. I rarely ever use this at home. But yeah, I do keep it in the goodie bag. I got my neck harness, trying to get a thicker neck, you know what I'm saying? Kind of have a pencil neck, so we trying to get that a little girthier. And then I got my reverse grips. This is when I'm doing RDLs or dumbbell rows, heavy dumbbell rows. You know what I'm saying? I'll just wrap it around the dumbbell. And all of a sudden the grip is no longer a limiting factor. You know what I'm saying? Just do boom, type of deal with those. But that's the kitty bag. But that's just the extra, guys. You don't need this extra stuff right here. This, and those right there, and you're gonna get in pretty good shape. I also have an ab wheel over here. I got some elastic bands. You know, I don't remember what these cost. These are clearly cheap ones right here. This is more for like warm up, you know what I'm saying? And you're trying to like stretch out your back and your shoulders. But yeah, guys, listen, 10 feet in length, 6 feet wide. This is my living room right here. So I still got space for company to come over. I move that little table around, put our drinks there, our food there. And yeah, some people don't have a garage. I don't have a garage. So when I want to work out at home, I have enough equipment over here to get a nice workout at home. So guys, any questions about the material that I have here, then you know, just leave a comment, send me a message, you know, whatever it is. If you like fitness or you're trying to get in shape, you know what I'm saying, like and subscribe to the channel, because we over here trying to push the narrative, you know what I'm saying? So until next time, guys, I'm out.